Happy December, April with the Quilters Corner December Bundle. Nice little hefty package that we got. And being that it's December, of course, we have snow on the ground. And we've had a cold snap. So it's been like -20 for like the last week. And to top it all off, I'm sick again. This is my third round in 2 months. I work with what I lovingly call my little germ factory. And love my job. Would change it for the world. However, that is not why we're here. Me being sick and working in a little germ factory. In November's bundle, we got this pattern for 2 different 13.5-inch square blocks, unfinished size. We got some fat quarters, and we got 3 colored fat quarters and 1 background fat quarter, plus we got some other things to go with it. And if you are like me, you read through the pattern, figure out your sizes, and you're really, really frugal with your cutting. You make the best of your cuts. I, in my head, figured, hey, I can get 4 blocks, 2 of each. My math was wrong, and I could have easily gotten 3 blocks. Mainly just because of the background color, because that's a lot of cuts out of that fat quarter. So I could have easily gotten 3 blocks out of the fat quarter for the background. However, cutting in advance, not really doing my calculations right, focusing on just the certain numbers that I had calculated. I wanted to get 2 for sure. I got 2 blocks. I could have easily got a third had I done my math better. But I just thought I'd show you. So I made 2, I did make 4 blocks. So I made this one. Now this is not the background print that came with it. I wanted to have 2 blocks with the same of each background. And because I'm gonna make this into a window valance for my dining room, or for my kitchen, sorry. So this is one of the blocks. This is the same block, but just showing the other fabric that we got. So I used the copper in both pieces, and then I used the navy in one and the green in the other. And then I got 2 of these blocks, and these blocks wound up being identical because it used all the colors that we were provided. And I have to say, they're really fun. They were challenging, a little challenging for me because I don't do quite so well with the small piecing, but it turned out really cute. And this block here, if you put it together, you're not going to get a secondary pattern. If you made a whole bunch of them, you're not going to really get a secondary pattern. You're just going to get these beautiful little blocks, which is great. All in all, that would make a beautiful quilt. This one, however, I am tempted to make this again, because when I put them side by side, I can see a secondary pattern forming, and I think it could be really cool to do a whole quilt and see what the secondary pattern would look like. If I do it, what I will do is this color here up in the corner, I think I would change it, just that those stars that are going to form are going to show up and just make a really pretty secondary pattern. All in all, love the block. It's super fun. Kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone with doing all the small pieces. So ladies, this is great. Like I said, chances are I'm going to stitch these together, all 4 of these blocks together, and it'll be a window valance for my kitchen. So now why we're all here, December. At least this round my eyes are working. Last month I couldn't find the seam to open this. And as always, beautiful tissue paper. The ladies always go all out, and I'm trying not to peek. Okay, really trying not to peek. Just go for the paper. Okay. Quilters Corner Bundle. Oh! Well, I don't think that was supposed to... We'll look at that here in a minute. For December, we have come up with something very special for you to create. This is our first time putting a panel in the bundle. Oh. This panel features 6 placements that can be made any way that you want. We have also put in some coordinating fabrics for the backing and binding. You may have also noticed the tree stencil. Okay, that's what that was. But we're not going to talk about that yet. Have you ever quilted your own placemat? Why not try? And trace the tree and follow along with your thread. We hope you enjoy this bundle and also hope you have a happy holiday season. The department store, 250-567-2311. I have tried dropping the feed dogs on my sewing machine and making some sort of failed attempts at free motioning. It's just not quite my thing, but to be honest, I haven't spent the time on it. And I have contemplated buying some of these stencils to try. So this is great. This is something, a small project, something I can try the free motion on. Lord knows I bought the foot. I might as well try using it. So let's take a look and see what we got. And you know, we haven't. We haven't gotten placemats or a panel or anything like that. So I'm excited to see. Okay, so 895 Christmas is the number. 4-inch Christmas tree, 10 centimeters. Quilting Creations International. Okay, so this is like a little stencil. If you have the friction pens, you can put your stencil down, I'm assuming, and trace the design, and then sew over it. Use your iron and erase the lines. I think that would work just fine. You could use a chalk pencil, anything that's just gonna like erase or wipe off easily off your fabric without damaging it. So if you don't have these, if you don't have one of these, buy one. Love them. I have two. I have a black and a pink, and I do need to get another color. I need like a silver or something, because the pink doesn't show up on dark fabrics. The black doesn't really show up too well on dark fabrics. So a silver or a white, I think would be a good one to have, just to cover your darker fabrics. So we've got the stencil. We got a friction pen. So this is perfect. We got a friction pen. Just told you about them, but now we got one. So this is awesome. I did need another one. My black was getting pretty low. So I'm excited that everybody's going to get to try these. These are wonderful. It's just too funny. It goes to show I have no idea what comes. Beautiful light blue thread from Getterman. I really like this color. You know some of the companies that give their threads these like beautiful color names, and but I do love that they do give us color number, and I've never actually thought about it till now that you guys actually might want the color numbers. But the color number is 7310, and but it's a really pretty color. I quite like this color. We got a nice little happy Christmas treat note. And, oh my goodness, the goodies of fabric in here. Okay, so I'm going to save the panel, I think, for last. Because I think we're all going to love it, just looking at the colors. So, I am thinking this would be for our binding. Look at this diagonal stripe. Man, can you tell I'm still sick? This is ridiculous. Anyhow, beautiful stripe, blue, white, a little bit of light gray, and so this is really pretty. I love how it's just winter. It's not like in your face Christmas red, it's winter, and I love winter, especially when it's not making me sick. Number 2, this would be, I believe, for our backing. There is a really massive chunk of this. Is really nice. So blue and white snowflakes, really, really pretty. Now, let's see. Okay, so the stripe, I'm going to say there's at least, there's 13 inches. So, that's enough. That's quite enough for binding. And then, I am so scatterbrained today. I'm sorry. And then the snowflake here, this is easily got to be, because it's still folded over. This has easily got to be over a meter. It is exactly 1 meter. So this is a nice big chunk, and I really, really love this fabric. Really, really pretty. Okay, now the panel's all folded, all neat and pretty. I just want to show you this. This is why I'm excited. It looks like watercolors. The colors are soft, they're pretty, and I just actually really just can't wait to open this up to show you, because I have no idea what this looks like. And I think I've taken too much cold medication, because, you know, we all have those moments. Oh my gosh, I'm happier and happier the more I open this up. Oh, these are going to make the beautifulest. Okay. So you've got like this really, really pretty little winter scene with the snowman. And, I don't even know, I can't even see it. And the little road. And that. Then we have the snowman with the words. Coming in from the cold, because of course on my screen it's backwards to me. And then you have another little beautiful little scape, and that snowman with the trees. Now, what I love is quite often you get panels like this and it's like the same on both sides. It's not. So this one here, you have keeping cozy at home. And then we have another little winter scene, little family, a snowman. Oh, isn't that cute? And then we have another one with words, warm winter wishes. So, you know, you got beautiful six beautiful placemats here. Or throw pillows, if you want throw pillows. I think I am going to make these into placemats and that. But what I like is they all go together, but they're not identical. So it's not boring. It's something fun. And so I think this is going to be a really fun project. And I love the colors. I love that it's winter, not Christmas. So you can leave it up for as long as the snow sticks to the ground. And up here, unfortunately, that could be all the way to April. And yes, I do get comments about that. Nobody wants snow in April. Not even my husband wants snow in April. So, this is absolutely beautiful. Now, I don't know if everybody has seen these friction markers. And I'm just going to quickly plug in my iron here for you. And, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about it. These are stockings I have cut out. And I'm not going to worry about marking on it. I would say test your fabric first. Especially if it's a really nice chunk and you're not too sure. This is just going to be the inside of the back of a stocking, so I'm not overly worried about it. So, let's see, where can you guys see here? Right here. That looks about right. So this is way more than I would use at one time. You know, that's a lot more scribbling than I would do at one time. Normally, you know, I would just probably draw a little check mark or a line or whatever I'm doing. I would not scribble in one spot a ridiculous amount like that. And your iron does not even need to be piping hot. It just needs to be warm. You just throw the iron on there and come. And if you don't want to take it out with heat, it will wash out in the laundry too. One of my coworkers a few years ago, she's a big journal writer, and she bought herself a whole bunch of these friction pans, not realizing that they were heat erasable. And she left her journal on the dash of her car in the heat, and when she got home that night and took it out of her car, the first 5 pages were erased. So, if you're into journaling, maybe not a good choice. Or writing anything important on paper, not a good choice. But what they're designed for, Perfect choice. You guys enjoy your December. Myself, I'm going to write Santa a letter here and just ask for a healthy Christmas. I want to be able to breathe out of both nostrils and have some energy. So, Merry Christmas, stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you in the new year.